Everything's
graphics card.
see through that illusion in no time. Graphics will outrender it.
I found the glitch.
Glitch in the Matrix, bro.
Yeah.
Something dumb like that. Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Thank you. Yellow!
Oh, yeah.
We are in Harold's turn. The old man with one arm, he has his longsword. He has remounted his horse. And he's going to charge and swing right past Idzeli.
Move it up.
AC
Zelly? Oh, 25?
25, that's right. He most certainly does. Cleaves into your back for 12 points of damage, and he just kind of stomps off and starts taking a turn over towards here.
One-handed bitch ass.
You hear, aha, much better.
I love spring attack.
Well, it's a ride-by attack, actually. Fantastic. That's his whole turn. One ride-by attack.
What a loser.
Idzeli, it is your turn for some retribution.
Cool. So I'm just gonna take the attack of no, I'm gonna acrobatics, but I'm coming over here.
Okay.
22.
22. Barely. Does not fail. So he's going to get that attack. Misses anyway.
Okay. And then I want to punch Roy in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to spend a key point.
Punch
I'm going
twice.
to punch Roy twice in the back of the head. Pretty good roll.
Critical fire.
I'm at 32.
Yes.
I accidentally eat one of those die.
That won't be very comfy.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
And 27.
27 does hit.
Does hit? Okay.
Yes.
4, 7, 12 points of damage. Fuck the back of your head, Roy.
He just gets a couple of clobbers, and he knows you're there, you know. And he's kind of trying to change his posture, but he understands that East just moved by as well, so he's having a very hard time positioning himself properly. And the bees on that guy?
16 points of damage.
16 in totality.
Yep.
Please don't you just leave the bees to just kill this man.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
He is swinging around frantically as the bees are swarming him. Enemy's turn. These archers are full focus firing Kenosi at this point because he is now climbing up to threaten them. Hit.
Return to monkey.
Miss.
Return to monkey.
Hit. Miss. 2 hits. That is 10 and 13 points of damage to Kenosi. How's he doing hit point wise?
Not well.
Homie just taking him to the chin this round.
He is magically compelled currently.
Honey Badger don't give a shit.
If she doesn't heal him, I'm gonna throw a fit.
You've never, you don't know if she's magically inclined or not. You know she's got the talent. But
So after this, we all just jump Zuma. Down? Down?
this one guy swings at the bees wildly to no avail. People trying to regain consciousness all fail, or to regain spirit to fight all fail. And Roy is going to drop back. He's going to make an acrobatics CMDs.
25.
22, 25, East CMD.
27.
27. He succeeds against all of those.
What a man.
So he's going to go
Oh wait, actually, it's a 28. Forgot my
28.
Okay, my modifier changed.
That doesn't make near enough of a difference.
Oh, okay.
He's going to swing back to about there, just that 5-foot shift, and oozle 3 attacks coming your way. 1 hit, 1 miss, and the last one at full is a hit. So 2 hits, and that is 18 and 17 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
That's it for that. NVIDIA, you spend your turn talking to Kyle. Kenosi finishes climbing. He gets up to the top and he just starts swinging wildly. You guys, if any of you see this, it's acting kind of funky. It's not Kenosi's usual fighting style.
Go for
Usually.
pants.
What is his just standard claw attack damage?
Oh shit. I think it's just like a D4, I believe.
Yeah, it should be like a D4 plus, what's his strength? 3?
2.
2. Hits one of them for 6 points of damage. The more fucked up one.
You destroyed them.
Excellent turn. That goes to
You can
East.
press. Okay. How far
Help our
is,
boy up.
You want me to help him up?
Help our boy here.
Who's gonna charge Roy?
Yeah, that's also a solid choice.
Could I charge him with him being 10 feet away?
Yeah,
Is that enough
you
for a
need at least 10 feet
Oh.
of charge.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
you are at the minimum right now.
Get his ass.
I'm gonna get his ass. I'm so mad. It's a 30.
30 hits.
Why is it so hard when I'm rolling to do math? 34 points of damage.
34.
34. It was almost max roll.
Woo!
Almost.
Roy is looking super fucked up. But he is hanging in there currently.
Goddamn champ.
See if he lasts for another turn. From
attack, bro.
East to
Furious.
Kyle. Kyle continues to sit there with you, and he's just kind of like sat down on a charred stump in the wood. And he, if you are willing, he will continue to debate the politics of it. He seems very reasonable with it as well. Every
Yeah.
time you're like, it's fucking, he's like, oh no, it totally is, but you got to understand, running around and killing people that are nothing to do with it just isn't the way. He's got that mentality about it.
That's fair.
We have established that we're not trying to kill anybody we don't have to.
But
I
he's
gave
also
them
not,
We have to.
he's not wrong. Like, we come into people's town, and there's like, 5 or 6 of us versus like when the Mad King comes in, and if they've joined us and he sends 3,000 troops, like,
We're working on it.
People are going to die, regardless,
Yeah.
is his go about this.
But people were already dying.
yeah.
People were already dying.
Death
yes.
comes for us all.
Yeah, sure.
Death comes for us all.
You don't have to expedite the
Do
process.
you
I
die
suppose.
serving, or do you die for a cause?
Yeah, he just calmly sits there and talks to you for another 12, 20 seconds. And kind of towards the end of his round, he's just kind of like, part of this illusion thing is that I'm not supposed to tell you what's going on, like back at your real body and stuff. You guys are kicking ass. You're going to win this, and I'm going to just try to slink away, I suppose. No way you're going to let me live after this. I hope they don't send me back. I really hope they don't. I'd like some just guard duty somewhere else, watch some other gate. Hope we don't have that hard of feelings that you guys are going to hunt me down or anything. But
I mean, like, we understand you're just doing your job, but at what point do you, like, you take a stand somewhere, or you die on your knees, I guess.
well, I'm a shadow mage. Just taking a stand somewhere, it's not going to happen that way. But you got to understand, if I retreat back to town, no matter where I report or where I show my face, my job is town guard. And I have magical talent. I'm just going to get reconscripted right back into the machine. I surrender and go with you guys, I'm a shadow mage. You guys going to let me just go waltz over to some bar and polish glasses the rest of my days? I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, if you wanted.
And then what happens then when the 3,000 plus National Guard shows up and, oh, town's pressured, and then
We're
I'm put in the
working on
position
it.
once again where if they come running in, they see me working at some bar abandoning my post, I'm just going to go to the noose. So what, I run from U12 or I run from the tens of thousands, you can sympathize. The math doesn't add up.
I know.
And so
It's an impossible situation for a lot of people.
I'm going to bail. I'd appreciate it if you just hung out here in the woods for a while.
It's not like I know how to get out of here.
Perfect. That's actually perfect, I guess. I hope I don't see you again. Don't follow my scent or anything. I'm going to use spells to obscure that. Because I don't want to be tracked down and murdered. And he disappears. That'll take a will save from your next turn.
Yeah.
And NPC's Raymond gets himself to his feet and he kind of grabs and pulls the visor off of his helmet and kind of shakes his head around a little bit. Picks up his long sword and joins into the fight. That's his full turn. Zuma makes some calls out, makes some bird calls, and just in common, just some little soothing words. Come help me out, friends. Hey man, give me a hand. And this swarm of little robins and sparrows and pigeons condense on the archers. And they immediately start flailing around in horror as they take a little bit of damage. And top the turn order to Oozle.
So,
Get that bitch. Get that green bitch.
So, yeah, I'll just take my step towards Roy.
You hear a little as you like step on that guy.
Yeah. That just counts like a 5 foot step.
Yep.
Or shift over. Dope. And time to start wailing. Get my calculator out because numbers are difficult. All right. So
when you roll.
first hit. 9 plus 9 plus 2 because of that. 30
Hit.
for damage. All right. Oof, bigger damage on me this time. All right. 19 points of damage.
Yeah, this hit wallops into his chest, and he immediately drops his spear, falls to his hands and knees, and just coughs in blood.
Second hit. Guided strike. So,
It's a shame we can't ship them.
32.
Hit. And one last look up at you. Mumbles something, if you care to listen. Or if you care to listen, because you're right there as well.
Yeah, I'll listen. Perception.
Perception.
No, that's not great. It's a 17.
For another
17
19
too,
points
huh?
of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
He kind of spits a little bit of blood, looks up as you're going back with the backswing, and he just mutters almost to himself. Some retirement. And just a little chuckle as your mace comes down on the back of his head. And Roy is no more.
Indeed, indeed.
Indubitably.
And use my movement.
You've attacked twice.
Oh, yeah.
No movement. Down to Harold. Sees what's going on.
Got the fuck over here, bitch.
Full retreat! Fall back! We need reinforcements, men! And he scoots his horse and they start clopping up the road, mock speed.
I'm coming for him.
Idzeli. Your bees are gonna finish that guy off. I need 6 points of damage from them.
How far did he get?
Yeah.
Just curious. How far did Harold get?
He's maybe What is it? 60 times 5 puts us
300.
300?
300 something feet away.
So I have the run feat.
So
which
you
does
also get the 5 times, or
I
the 4
do.
times, 5 times.
5 times.
Yeah.
And I can spend a key point to up my movement speed to 70 so I can catch him.
You absolutely can.
I do.
Yeah, you blast. And you're right up, and he's trotting along, and he hasn't even sheathed his sword yet. He's just one-armed, moving his way. And as he goes to like start putting his sword away, he just looks, and you're just next to him.
Just like the ostrich. Just like,
And he's got the full face mask, right? So you can't exactly see his expression, but you imagine it's something like,
What the fuck? Just hauling ass.
yeah.
Can I attempt trip on the horse?
With the attack of opportunity, it'll provoke when he tries to leave your square next round, because you had to run to get there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, take the attack of opportunity. Fuck it.
dude
With that
getting swarmed
standard
by bees
enemies,
over there.
these guys here, they throw their bows down and they try to puck themselves off of the wall. Kenosi's going to take a swipe at him.
Grab some ankles.
Kenosi grabs the one and just like dangles him from the wall and pulls him back up. And you just start hearing thwumps and screams as the other one gets on his hands and knees and just starts bailing.
Kenosi straight up jacked.
Kenosi's a strong monk guy.
Monkeys will rip your face off, dude.
Yeah.
He's a baboon.
Baboons are even worse.
This is a grown ass man.
Baboons are strong.
Baboons are super strong.
Monkeys are dense, okay? It's just muscle.
They don't have
There's no
they
fat.
can't swim.
See, you say that, but Kenosi do be eating a lot of cherry cakes, though.
He has been eating a lot of
Don't you dare talk about my son like
Yeah,
that.
my son can have whatever he wants.
He spends most of his days eating cherry cakes.
It is your turn, but you spend it talking to Kyle. Kenosi spends his turn beating the tar out of this man. Yeah. Just hammer fists on face.
He said he
until
wanted
there's
teeth.
a bloody mass.
So teeth he shall have.
The
Teeth
birds
is
are
what
like
he's gonna
picking
get.
at flesh. It is a gory scene. As Zuma just kind of goes like,
That is uncharacteristic.
that's pretty good.
I don't like that.
Start struggling.
From
Covered in blood.
your turn, Ys.
So, are all those dudes just knocked out over there?
Those are guys lying down. Some of them are cowering in fear. Some of them are unconscious from previous wounds.
This one's just dead.
That one was toasted.
There's an archer back there?
That guy is running, yes.
You can catch him.
He has no bow anymore, but he was one of the archers.
Catch him.
You walk up behind him.
Should I just charge him or should I try to...
Charge him.
No mercy or like...
No, just charge him.
You guys don't need to show mercy, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna charge him and... Be like, one does not simply run from Valhalla. Yeah, doesn't it? That was a nat one.
Oh, yeah. Do you wish for it to end your turn, or do you wish for a penalty?
Well, I can't do anything.
It's the end of your turn.
So,
yeah.
it's the
I
end of
still
your turn.
ask because some players are really fun and ask for the penalty, and then it's like, all right,
Hit me!
you trip and fall prone, and then it's like, now what do you do for the rest of your turn? They're like, oh, I already did everything.
Oh.
So they're just prone for no reason. It's fun for me.
It's fun for me.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Kyle, that's right. Everybody gets a perception roll because you're right there, and well, you don't. And
I don't.
You two
I assume.
are out of
No, you do.
combat.
I
You
don't.
do.
I do.
NVIDIA does. Because NVIDIA is in imaginary dreamland.
Yeah.
Nat 20. 29.
Yeah.
There's Kyle.
26.
Yeah.
Oh, do I get one even though I ran off after the horseman?
Oh, you ran off. That's right. You ran off as a horseman.
You're fucking gone.
Kyle
I am
steps out, and he literally like walks up to your back, and he just kind of like pats you, and he goes, "Hey man, no hard feelings, right?"
What's up, Kyle?
And then he disappears.
Just gonna look at the dude running away.
Yeah, the guy's like kind of turned around. He's like fallen down, and he's like on elbow and ankle. He's like, "What the fuck, Kyle?" As he's
Sorry, that tickled me. I don't know why.
as he's apparently left,
Maybe.
Maybe.
God, what the fuck?
He's pretended to leave like 3 times now. So, yeah.
All right.
My guys. Zuma just kind of approaches the wall here. Raymond looks at you with and gives kind of a curt nod. And are we taking prisoners?
Yeah, we doing that?
It was leave or die.
No.
Not
Not this time.
Sometimes the hand of justice must be cruel and strong. And he just stabs one of the guys through, laying on the ground.
She gone.
Yeah.
we could let the veterinarian try to help him.
You're in dreamland, bro.
That's a bait.
She said I'm in dreamland.
Fucking woke right now. Don't. No.
Oozle, anything?
Yeah, we're gonna
One more round.
throw Altivo out of
Yeah.
I'm the white rabbit.
Your
Your
carry
force
companion.
years.
I'm gonna mount up super fast and start hauling ass towards.
Yeah, you start running.
Fucking
You're
Zelly.
behind, but
Hauling ass.
Yeah.
perhaps. Harold's horse continues. You can make your trip attempt.
Excellent.
Just sticks her metal leg out.
Just ow, ow, ow.
He makes a ride against that. That's right. Ooh.
22.
He should have stuck with his CMD. You succeed. His ride check was terrible.
Excellent.
Nat 3.
And I get an attack of opportunity for succeeding.
Yeah. See, you stick your leg out and he collapses. Do you have combat reflexes for multiple attacks of opportunity?
So I have combat expertise. I do not have combat reflexes.
Okay, so you do not have extra attacks of opportunity. So if you
Even with
use
the
that,
greater trip.
so it provokes an attack of opportunity, but if you do not have multiple attacks of opportunity
Gotcha.
to take, if it was a standard, then you totally would.
Okay.
But since you just used your attack of opportunity, no. Since you don't have to, you got to take the combat expertise to get your dexterity.
reflex.
Well, he and
Combat
his
reflexes,
horse have
Yeah, they just
thoroughly eaten shit. Does he take damage from that?
a little bit, yeah. And falling off a horse, absolutely.
Did you just break all those horses' legs?
You're not.
You're in dreamland.
As far as you know, the horse got away.
Horse is okay.
No horses were harmed in the making of this.
No horses were harmed in the making of this
Session.
campaign. No, the horse is all right. Didn't seem to break anything. Just dumped him off.
Crazy.
Excellent attack opportunity. That ends his turn. Izzelli, it is yours. You
Excellent.
tower above him.
And I swing for the fucking fences. 27.
Yeah.
I just think of the guy in
7.
Inglourious Bastards that has the bat. He
12.
comes out.
Oh, yeah.
12 points of damage for the first one. 26.
Yes.
14 points of damage for the second. 27.
Yes.
12 points of damage for the third. 14.
14, even with prone, does not do it.
That one will. 23.
Yes. With prone, that does succeed.
10 more points of damage.
That is enough, almost on the nose. Yeah, you just hop on top of him, tear off armor, and beat him to a bloody pulp.
Perfect.
Harold is no more.
One-armed bitch.
He's putting his like single arm meekly, like trying to like grab at your shoulders as each blow connects, screaming something about not being an honorable way of going. Then he dies.
Okay. I grab him by the ankle and drag him back to party.
Cool. You guys are out of combat effectively. The archer won't take 2 seconds to dispatch. If you wish to roll damage, go for it.
Yes.
With your last round with this war pipe.
Just roll. You want me to roll a hit or just roll?
Roll the
damage?
hit. Could be 1.
You'd roll the hit. Yeah,
Could be 1. Could be a 20.
I was going to be nice to you, but roll the hit.
No.
No,
Too
no.
late.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely gonna hit him. Not a crit though. Okay. 28.
Yeah, you cleanly make 2 smaller men out of him.
Oh no, I got a spear.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
Yeah,
make shish kebab.
You
Just-
kebab him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
You didn't even use your special effect.
sorry.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I did. I
Yeah,
saved
you
Raymond.
did. That's how he killed
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
20-something peasants in one smash.
We said we're taking no prisoners today.
Yeah? Yeah, you put your spear straight through his chest. He grabs onto the shaft, and as the clown is like fizzling away and disappearing and laughing, he just looks at you with these sad eyes. I've been kebabbed.
Dear
And he
God.
dies.
Awful last words.
Good man. What
You
a
guys
dude.
finish off the last couple unconscious fools. Kenosi returns to Zuma. He seems to clear in his eyes a little bit. He seems a little more normal. She feeds him some berries, and he seems to feel a little better.
Good berry.
He heals about 5 hit points in totality.
Solid.
Still having like 4 arrows in him.
Yeah, he's not great. Unfortunately, Zuma is not a healer, you know. She's just a trained actress. Like one of her moms. But yeah. You sit there kind of dumbly, roll some will saves until you succeed. This effect could last upwards of like 8 minutes.
Awesome. Awesome. 21?
21? Is that with your +2 against
23.
illusions? 23 does it, yeah.
That's where it is.
A couple minutes later, and
Yeah.
you're just like, huh?
3 rolls later.
You snap to. You are back. There are corpses strewn all about the place.
Mommy?
Kenosi
Sorry.
looks super fucked up, but he's happily hanging out with Zuma.
Okay. Well, if he looks fucked up, I'm gonna run over to him and.
Yeah. You get within like 30 feet of Zuma and immediately feel relaxed.
Oh, you're here. Everything's fine.
She's like, oh, no worries. He was very brave and valiant.
Oh, he always is.
I covered him as best I could, but he got a little ahead of me, you know. I'm not a very skilled healer. Do you have anything for
Yeah.
me?
No, I got him. I got him.
Good. I'm just fine, but you gotta be sure to take care of him.
Oh, absolutely. That's my priority here.
Yeah, she lets you heal Kenosi.
Yeah.
The castle's yours.
So,
Nobody else seems to be around, unless anybody's really trying to hunt for Kyle.
I honestly don't think Oozle even knew he was there.
You saw him walk out of the keep, pat Ys on the back, and disappear.
Did I?
Right at the very end. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
succeed that perception roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You never saw him fight?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, anyone want to check that out? Because that's pretty sus. That's a touch spell.
I'll give everybody a little squirt of healing, and then I'm gonna go check out this keep.
Yeah, you do a quick channel energy.
I would like
so
to
everybody,
loot the bodies.
Okay.
everybody heal.
Spoils of war and all that.
Everybody heal 4d6 plus
You
5.
just roll the 1. It's
Oh.
1 roll for
Yeah.
the entire channel.
Oh, I was just gonna use
Yeah.
lay on hands. Do I have like just straight up channel?
Do you, or did the Conquest get rid of channel?
No, it got rid of it because
That's
that's my channel fear.
That's your channel.
yeah.
So
So-
you do have to use individual. Sorry. for
Yeah.
that.
46 plus what?
46.
4d6 plus 5.
Fucking man.
Crap.
Checking the bodies, there is nothing of worth. Some small letters home, some like last will and testaments, some if I die here kind of notes. But they don't have any money on them. Going through the keep though, there is a chest that seems to have that kind of pooled resource of the cash.
What about Roy? Roy have anything on him?
A really nice spear. Chainmail armor, if you're interested in that. Yeah.
Too small for
Is it
me.
weird? No,
It's
like,
also probably, yeah. too
no
small
like
for you.
letters or anything from any towns or anything like that?
No.
No orders, nothing?
No.
Is there any of that in the keep? Where they were?
There are some general papers
How much is
hanging
that?
out in a desk that's just kind of like, hey, reinforcements are on the way. We don't know when they're coming. We're dealing with our own stuff back at town. Hang tight, hold your position, and do what you can. Do your duty.
Duty.
How much gold was in that chest there?
Just about 70 gold pieces.
Damn.
which for these guys moving out as quickly as they did.
Peasants.
Plus the chest was open when you went in, so, you know.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Kyle.
Once more, Kyle has raided the coffers in the last seconds before leaving.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
How much do you think that spear is worth?
That spear, it's masterwork quality. Probably a good 120 gold pieces.
Everybody get 17
If you
gold.
could find someone to buy it from you. Okay.
What does
I'll just give it to a child.
Harold have on him?
Birthday
Anything
present.
interesting?
See,
No.
His long
Birthday
sword is,
I'm good
it
on
seems much more decorative than
take this
functional.
dead guy's spear.
So, you know, it could fetch a
Your dad
little bit of a penny. His
thing.
horse is very nice, trained,
We'll take the horse.
and full plate armor, minus a left sleeve of armor.
No, I'm not taking the man's armor or swords, but I'll take his horse.
Okay.
Kind of. Someone else can take the horse.
It's a nice white charger.
Okay.
Stark contrast to Altivo.
Can I take the horse?
The horse tries very hard to stay exactly 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Well, I had ridden to like catch up with them, so
Yeah,
I would assume
you
that like
could-
on
you
her
could
way
take the
back,
horse very
I'll
easily.
get the horse and bring her.
But neither that horse nor Altivo wants to get within 30 feet.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
That's
None do.
You gotta
understandable.
trot around.
Some do.
Name
Some let
one.
you get kind of close, but that's usually because they're in a pin. Or
And they
like
can't
tethered.
Or
leave.
the Kenosi.
Or it's Kenosi. Kenosi has eventually started getting close to you.
And
Special
then
man.
you broke his
And
leg.
then you broke his leg, and now he's...
Okay, well, you
And
know
then-
what? Zuma just let him get shot with arrows.
Yeah.
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 This
He
is why I
doesn't seem to
keep-
mind that at all.
This is why I keep Ragnar at home.
That's why Ragnar hangs out with the girls.
Yeah.
And Aslo now.
And Aslo now.
And a turtle. Where's your bear, bro?
My bear? Oh, we're cool. He doesn't want to fight or anything yet. But, you know, he hanging around.
He's much more interested in getting food.
Food and probably chin scratches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love those chin scratches. Not so much on the belly rubs.
Not
The
so
chin
much on the
scratches,
belly rubs.
absolutely. We'll get there. Got to work on that relationship. You guys are did and done here.
Yeah.
The road is, at least for as far as you've scouted, open now.
Sweet. Sweet.
Wanna take some time, bury the dead.
No.
That'll
No.
take a long time.
And they
You
don't
both
get
have
buried.
mirrors.
And they do not get buried as your pocket vibrates and a gigantic collector beast centipede like monster
Daddy!
with giant dislocating jowls comes out and immediately begins scooping bodies up.
So that's normal, right? That's-
Unfortunately.
Something that's supposed to happen?
Yep.
Does this have to do with the contract you signed in blood?
That's exactly what it has to do with it.
Picks up Roy's body, gives it a couple of sniffs, and goes, "Oh."
Just like when people eat the hot dog, like they don't even like chew it or
the
anything.
one bite hot dog.
Fucking gross.
Well, this thing too, it's undead, but it has skin, but no organs. So you see the skeletal structure of this beast, the skin clings super tight, so every body that
Like
it
you-
absorbs
like you
in,
see
it's
it?
like inside a balloon, you know?
Gross.
Like plaster cast.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that scene from Jeepers Creepers where he like it's the dude's head and then you can see the head.
Oh,
yeah.
Just like, oh great.
Solid.
Like that,
Love
I
that.
forgot.
Look
I
at,
haven't seen Jeepers Creepers in so fucking long.
That was one of the movies, like that one scene.
You gotta look at
specifically
Zuma and be like, this is
terrified
'cause of
me
you.
As a child. Like,
As it should. It's a pretty terrifying.
This is your fault,
I
Zuma.
wanna
Right here.
take Raymond and just like take a look at this quote unquote castle and get his thoughts on it. Is this in defensible position? It seems pretty beat up.
Well, it certainly, if it could be repaired quickly, would be of great assistance. This won't hold to any real siege.
I'm like coming
Yeah,
to the
I
back
didn't think so.
and like pat him on the shoulder, be like, yeah, it won't hold to like any siege. Yeah. Yeah.
It's also a small enough region that further fortifying it probably wouldn't be the smartest move over doing just town itself.
That's what I figured.
However,
Me too.
that little fella, that little red lizard guy that you've got running around that doesn't talk to me at all. I saw him taking old sections of wall and making them brand new. If you send him over here, he might be able to at least, with a very short amount of work, get the wall back up and running and get the keep back in position.
Sounds
And
good.
that could leave us at least with a forward scouting base and a small stronghold to repel scouts and possibly even the vanguard of any invading force.
All right, thank you. We'll set him on that.
All right. You'll have to talk to him. He doesn't speak to me, and I'm not quite sure he understands a word I say.
Doesn't really
Same.
speak to anybody.
Oh, he's always hanging out with that one red-headed apprentice of yours.
Yeah, and she won't tell me what he fucking says.
Ah.
Apparently she can understand him.
You're not listening, man.
You gotta go with the flow. You just got to accept the fact that you
Strange.
don't know. You know
Indeed.
that you don't know,
Well-
and therefore you know.
Good work today.
You know.
Glad to see you still standing.
Yeah, that mob of angry peasants really caught me off guard. But
Good
Yeah.
thing I was here for you, Raymond.
single armored knights, historically not great against mobs. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of how life is, and he's recovered his scroll belt.
Yep, that's how they get you.
That's right. That's how they
If
get
I
you,
had
Raymond.
time to draw one of my scrolls beforehand, oh, they would have felt the righteous wrath.
Said they felt the wrath of the clown.
Yeah, that thing was freaky.
Yeah, I honestly never used that before. Didn't know what was gonna happen. I was thinking it was gonna like pants everyone. Maybe have like confetti, something like that.
Why would you ever think that? Anyway.
Something
Also,
like
why would that be what you wished anyway?
that. You get trampled, you know.
You guys head back to base,
Yeah.
triumphant.
We gonna leave anyone here? We're just gonna leave it empty, or
Well, I mean, we're
just-
about to go send Grugnug back to it, and
maybe with some scouts too.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get some
A
people
couple of
from
your guardsmen and stuff.
town.
Yeah. Aslo's quick to volunteer to spend some time doing that kind of sensory duty and stuff. He wants to explore his new talent.
You have any,
Sure.
y'all have any children that uses?
She asked if she could bring her art supplies.
No.
Yes.
Fucking love Maria.
You think Asla would use a spear?
No.
I mean, you can ask him.
I think he's just more of an archery boy.
Yeah, that's what I was
More of
thinking.
an
But
archery
like,
boy, we tried to do the whole martial training thing, and I slapped him upside the head, and then
He
got
is
super
pretty
proud.
decent with an axe, but no, he is an archery focused woodsman.
it's gonna be someone's present. Next birthday. It's gonna.
His next birthday.
Here you go.
Caroline, here you go. I punch things. Whose birthday is next? Let's see.
Thought of you.
Actually, that's kind of a cool idea for Caroline. Like, kind of like a conductor rod almost. Like, she can like focus the vibration through it.
And if she has reach, she can stay away from people. But
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
Bro.
That's not what she does, but like,
She could.
She could.
She has options.
she's still young.
Ian, your joke might have just provoked something.
Yeah, maybe. Next up is Amelia's birthday. It's a couple months away though, August 9th.
If she's still alive.
If she's still alive. You're one devoted non-combatant.
That we are going to take into combat.
That at some point you're going to take into combat because she can do temporary enchantments on the fly.
It's pretty dope.
It's a fun talent. It's a useful talent. She's learning permanent enchantments too with Grugnug and stuff.
So, after taking the quote castle, how long would you say that took?
Heading there, the fight, and then heading back, and waiting for Invidia to snap out of her weird trance. In totality, maybe 2 hours.
Dope, yeah. So, once we get back, I'll work with Raymond to get a forward scouting base set up,
Yeah, you get
send
some-
Grugnug down there,
You get some guys.
and then spend the rest of the day training my dog.
Yeah.
He's so close.
Roll for Cerberus.
I would also like to train my bear.
Roll for Bear.
Oh, for bear.
When we get back to town, Invidia's gonna write a letter to her mom. Or have someone help her write a letter to her mom if she cannot do it herself.
You can for the simple purpose of things. Your paw can hold pins and all that
Solid.
bullshit. You'll be fine.
32 for bear.
32. Yeah. You are just about max friendliness at this point. Yeah.
Does
Now
he
of
let
course.
me rub his belly?
Oh yeah, he lets you rub his belly now.
Fantastic.
You do not get an animal companion because you're not a class that gets an animal companion.
Yeah.
But this bear will do just about anything you want to take him to do.
Will like follow me around.
Yeah.
Follow
So
me
he
in
doesn't.
combat?
So yeah, he doesn't get levels like Kenosi gets levels.
Right. He's just.
He is
straight bear.
just black bear. You know, that like CR3 base stats kind of stuff.
Put armor on him.
Just like how Cerberus isn't going to get levels as an animal companion because Oozle doesn't have an animal companion available
Yeah, yeah,
for his
yeah.
class.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you at any point start taking levels in Hunter or Druid or whatever, you could.
I mean, technically I do.
No, because you chose the Archon Bond.
You're right.
You right.
You could. But you chose the Archon Bond.
After I train the bear
Yeah.
and get him like cool with it, I would like to go around to. Is there a blacksmith in town?
Yeah.
Is there like an armor
Yeah.
shop?
He doesn't do a lot of armor production. He's much more in producing tools and farming equipment, repairing and making nails and stuff. But
Bear
he
armor.
can make weapons and armor.
He make bear armor. And go up to him, ask him.
He kind of looks at you
May's
funny
the
for a
person
little bit.
that
He's
shit,
like,
wherever she is.
I like scratching the head.
"Are
of the bear's head.
you related to that party of fellows that ordered the baboon armor the other day? I mean, it's been maybe 2 months, but
You got baboon armor?
yeah, I made a set of baboon armor for that. It was leather. I don't do a whole ton of leather working, but I'm the only guy in town who does any armor work. Strange fellow, half orc.
Yeah.
The only one
Yeah, I
in
know the guy.
town.
Yeah.
Well, the only one in town now. Came up and asked me about it. Paid me very handsomely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite the project. It was really strange. You want bear armor though?
Yeah. Did you get it done? Did you get the?
Yeah.
baboon armor done?
He's got it.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah.
No.
It was. I mean, like I said, it was a good month, almost 2 ago.
Oh.
I'm trying to get Kenosi to wear this.
Yeah. How long do you think it would be?
doesn't want it.
Take
That's
to make
cool. He will.
like iron or steel bear armor?
Steel would be quite the feat. My forges aren't very good. Producing steel takes a long time. Iron armor, I'm slightly short on supplies since the last week or two. I haven't had any deliveries come in, but I might have enough to spare. How big of a bear are we speaking?
I'm gonna call in the bear.
Yeah, the bear just like walks. He's like, ooh,
About that
ooh.
big.
Is he like?
measurements?
Is he cool?
Yeah. You want to scratch his chin? Scratch his chin.
No, but I'll need some measurements.
I'm gonna like the thing you grab a dog's face. You're like and like
Yeah.
pat their jowls.
He's like,
Yeah.
keep doing that, and he like gets out some string and takes a couple measurements while you're distracting the
Feed
bear.
him some jerky.
Yeah.
You don't have to be scared of him. He's pretty nice.
It's like, right. I totally trust you, and then continues just being like super cautious about it.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll take on the commission.
How much?
What kind of armor are you looking for? You just looking for like some odd plates, or are you looking for like a full plate done up?
What's the cost difference?
The cost difference is anywhere between 200 to 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
This is a very odd shape that I have to do, and all these pieces are going to have to be custom made.
Yeah.
Something that I can then just kind of stretch over the base. If I do a gambeson or a leather base with just some steel plates, that's going to be much easier on me to work and do than fitted, absolute, plated armor.
Well, would it be so it'd take a lot shorter to do the leather in those plates?
Yes. It would also take a shorter time.
Less effective. How cool could you make it look?
We got
you maybe
we got
get
a
like a-
we got a boy or two
like a
around
dragon
that are pretty decent. A dragon's head?
Yeah. You see, I've been working on this design recently.
Yeah, you bought like this little tiny crappy sketch.
Love it.
That.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Put that insignia on it.
Oh, you don't want it 3D. You just want it
Yeah, well,
engraved.
I would like a 3D dragon head if possible.
That's quite complicated. But that's relieved into like the chest plate or the back plate, we could do.
Definitely do that.
Do you want it to have an eye? Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
With engraving, the simple leather and studded would come out to right about 250 gold pieces.
Okay. What about for the full plate?
550. It's just 50 gold pieces for full armor engravement.
Let's go ahead and do the full plate.
All right. It may take us a little while, and unfortunately, until we get the project started, I really can't give you an honest time frame.
Okay. You want like half payment now? Or?
Half now and half later is customary.
Yeah, sure.
The good friend of yours paid full up front.
Yep, sure. You know, I'll do full up front.
Fantastic. We really appreciate that. Maybe that'll help me send out some runners to secure more iron. Yeah, you pay the man.
And I'll give him an extra 10 gold pieces.
I'll make this as expedient as possible. Check up perhaps next week.
got it.
And I'll let you know how the progress is.
Got it. It's 560.
That was a 30 on my roll with Cerberus, and I also
Got a
used the
wolf
build
leg.
trust.
Yeah. With the build trust on top of that, you got Cerberus just about dialed. He's still, to people he knows, of course, a friendly dog. But he will attack a target if you tell it to.
Dope. That's fine.
Yeah.
Before I start, whipping him out. Oh no, it's a girl.
Brazen.
Cerberus is a girl. I keep forgetting.
Cerberus is a girl.
I keep forgetting.
Cerberus is female.
You said M as in them.
Anyways,
Gender inclusive.
and at the end of the night, I want everybody who put in their ideas for the insignia idea to put their ideas together, and we'll have the war council and the little bit of troops that we have vote on it. Mine was just the simple dragon insignia. That. And what was the third? What was the third one?
Put it on
Kenosi
camera.
does.
It was Kenosi.
There was also mine.
What
Yeah.
was yours?
Green.
Drew it.
The color green.
Drew it
Which is
myself.
also the Mad King's
The
color.
exact same shade, too.
Like,
Yeah.
That royal emerald green.
It would make the transition easier. We wouldn't
it
have
would.
to,
It
like,
would be a lot
change
easier.
any of the interior decorating.
You already have
know?
so many green tabards like sitting around
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
valley
yeah.
right now.
Like, come on.
Did you
That-
have any say? Any
Kenosi.
design? Just Kenosi.
Yeah.
Just Kenosi. I got Kenosi's tail
The
there.
the more common soldiery, vote for Kenosi. It seems like Raymond really likes the idea of having the dragon. Grubnug immediately points at this monstrosity.
He would. Yeah, he would.
Derek just kind of shies back, and the only thing that he really says is like, "Isn't the Mad King's color already green? Is that like,
What about the alchemist?
how would we?"
Yeah, K.
K. What about
Distinguish.
K?
Well, just green hides in the forest well.
Right.
That's
Maybe we could add. Maybe we could do a combination, a green dragon or something.
What if it was just like green and brown?
Or it could be a green dragon with 4 arms, wolf legs, and a baboon tail. Holding beer.
Your design is quite wonderful.
I know.
Honored to have this art piece.
You damn right you would.
He just kind of leaves it at that. The apprentices are all in favor of Kenosi.
So it seems as if the
popular man.
the kind of majority of it is most certainly going for Kenosi, but a lot more of the kind of names that matter. Right?
The people that matter are not voting for Kenosi.
We're talking a little more. Mark likes the idea of the dragon, as he had, disguised himself as a dragon priest for a while and stuff.
What does
calculated. I thought about that.
what is
Yeah.
what does K get to say in this? What does K say?
Kay likes yours.
Yeah, he would.
it does.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That was all I needed.
I
He's like, I like the Philly 3 with the faith.
Like just single tear.
Oh man. Well,
It's beautiful.
so it sounds like Kenosi.
Kenosi, if you're going for just a 1-for-1 vote.
Is it the popular vote or is it the electoral college? Like,
Who knows?
Gerrymandering?
I mean, if it's a vote, it's Kenosi. I mean, I guess it's Kenosi. Ooh. Okay.
You can't change the design after the ballots have been cast.
That's not what I'm doing.
I think it is.
What I was going to say is the Common Guard and
Damn it.
everything, they have the Kenosi emblem.
Guys are
But
late.
we could do the dragon for the
dragon?
Vanguard.
Yes. Set up the
ones who-
distinction between classes early on.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
And then like the really top people have this one.
You know what?
Yeah.
You are
Just you and the bear.
You're the top.
Top tier.
You have that one.
Hell yeah. Just gonna like flex really hard and just like walk away with my underbite.
Oh man.
The end of the night comes, and
Come. I dare you to come.
one by one, all of your guys' sending stones vibrate.
I want
You got
you
a
to
call coming in.
Okay.
New phone. Who this?
Answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little scratchy.
But
at
the elf,
first,
what's your
but
favorite
then
color?
The frequency solidifies, and you hear, "You guys hear me?"
Hey, how's it going, Jimmy?
Just an overwhelming.
Yeah. Hey, how's it? How are things shaking up there? You guys holding steady? Everything aight?
More or less good. We took out the fort that was up the road.
Have y'all noticed anything strange last couple of days, weeks?
Isn't Johnny gone? Something about that?
Yeah.
Not particularly. What's going on?
I think Johnny's missing.
We got this like outbreak going on down south. A lot of people coming up with this really strange rash.
I got the vid.
Gives their skin kind of like a
Got the bid, bro.
I don't know, man, like a
Tell them-
fishy texture.
Tell
you
them
know
to wear
what
masks.
Huh.
Like scales?
Like scales or like slimy?
I mean? No, like like the scales.
Huh.
Yeah, like the roughness. Like if you ever pull a you ever pull a fish out of the ocean, you gotta run the grate against them.
Yeah, just with your bare teeth.
those
Yeah.
scales that flake off. Their skins get like really ashy, kind of like that, you know.
Yeah. Wait, you have bare teeth?
Can you
Kind of like fingernails.
send a sample of the scales to us? That way we can have Kay look at it.
Yeah, I'll check back up with that weirdo
You maybe-
apothecary lady. She doesn't have any idea. She says she ain't never seen no rash like this before.
Yeah, maybe put it in like a bag or something so people touching it don't also get it.
I ain't been around it enough to know if it's contagious or not. I was just wondering if
Just in
yous had anything going like that.
We haven't noticed anything, but we'll take a look.
Yeah, I got everybody who's showing symptoms quarantined right now. Not really any correlation from what I'm seeing. Just kind of starting to pop up.
They wearing masks?
What?
Sorry.
Thanks, Jimmy. We'll look into it.
Yeah, thanks guys. I'll send a runner your way. Expect them in a couple of days.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Bye, Jimmy.
Clicks off.
I'll send word for Kay.
I'm right here.
Oh,
We were
you're
at
right here?
Yeah, we got done with the war council. You guys didn't tell me to go home, so I kind of figured we were hanging out still.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
I'll relay everything that Jimmy just told me and see if he knows.
Oh, I've never heard anything like that. That sounds most interesting.
If you get a sample, do you think you could work out what it is?
If it's like a magical effect, possibly. I'm not a doctor, you know.
Maybe get
I
Derek to look at
I
it
just
too.
make potions.
Derek. Awesome. All right, the runner should be here in a couple days with the sample. We'll put you and Derek on it. See if you can figure out what the fuck's going on.
Sure, man. All right. I'm more than happy to work. That Derek guy seems really cool. I'm ready to make more friends.
I'll give Derek like a little thumbs up.
He's just kind of like sitting in the corner after hearing the recap of the calling.
Just getting voluntold to do stuff.
Innocent people are in need of help. I'm going to return to the camp and begin strengthening the tents and preparing for patients.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing way better than that. All those people you killed. Yeah. Anyways.
He kind of like he like freezes a little bit at the door and just like and leaves.
Yeah.
Don't forget the faces.
God, I mean, about that, like, I actually had a long, like, pretty long talk with Kyle. Probably while you guys were fighting, and I was like, I don't know where the fuck we were.
Yeah, while you were drooling out your mouth back there? Is that what you were doing?
I'll slap the bitch out of you, man. I'm still a fucking tiger, bro.
Are you? How long do you stay a tiger?
All day, really? Yeah.
8 hours at a time.
8 hours. Goddamn shift.
I mean, how are we going to convince people to join us when we're just fucking killing
Fuck
all
Mad
their
King Day.
friends and family? Like,
Fuck Mad
he
King
had
Day.
a point.
It's better to be feared than loved.
That's
Feared and
not
respected.
particularly right.
Zuma
because
just like laughs in the corner.
Isn't that the Mad King's
And
like
you
part
get
of his whole
neither.
shtick
Indeed.
too?
Indeed. That is why I've been
Like-
trying to
Yeah,
avoid.
but guys, we have Fuck the Mad King Day.
Yeah, you know, I'm all for that, but like we have to get people behind us.
Friends, there has been quite a few refugees coming. There are a lot of people who agree with our cause here. And since word is spread, at least the little bit that it has, we have seen an uptick in new citizenry, volunteers.
Let's go.
as long as we keep our policies and the treatment of our citizens fair.
But I mean, what about people like Kyle? Like he's a dick today, whatever.
Kind of a dick.
But like, he's just a guy trying to do his job and live.
Indeed. Which again is why we give them the option. Either turn and run, join our side, or unfortunately they're on.
It can be
They're
lion or they
opposite
can
side.
be sheep.
I don't know. It's just they're between a rock and a hard place. It's like out of the frying pan and into the fire, whatever they choose.
Every person must make their choice.
Such is the world we live in.
It's not the first time that people have overthrown the king. Won't be the last.
Yeah.
We'll get overthrown. Maybe.
Hell yeah.
There's like this really awkward pause where everybody kind of like sitting around, like even Grugnug over in his little nest just kind of like stops for a minute when you say that, and, like turns and looks at you. And in the middle of the silence, the door kicks open and a figure makes her way through. Bright pink dreadlocks,
Yeah, May! Big fuck!
silly look on her face.
I am
Who's this?
so happy. Don't sign shit.
My name is Eastbourne Fader Ormer, or nice to meet you.
Oh, no, it's the pleasure's all mine.
You can call me dear.
This bitch.
Of course, dear. I like that. That sounds nice on my tongue.
That's nice.
Yeah. And we come back next week.
Don't do it, man.
Zuma.
Don't do it, man.
Hey, fight for peace.
Oh.
See you next
Or they fuck.
No, because.